they ask about me and what I did with the MCAT, and when they see the drastic change I had, um, I would tell them a little bit, just like kind of do the pitch, right? So, and then I'm like, if you want more, call Regan. But, enough to where it painted the picture, like it didn't matter about the information. That was beaten to our head for 4 years in undergrad. And we have competitive GPAs. We want to go to med school. Clearly, we know how to understand that stuff, but it's so much more than that, about just learning in general, about how to take the test, how to take information and make it stick and apply it. And that's something, at least I can speak for myself. I'm from Louisiana, right? One of the worst states as far as education. Like, we're always top 5 worst. And nowheres in my career, I'm talking from pre-K till college, have I ran across anyone who knew how to learn about that, knew how to teach how to learn about that kind of stuff. That has never crossed my path, nor has it crossed the path for Elise, Maggie, everyone I'm sending to you. When I'm saying, this is what I'm learning, they're like, oh my gosh, I need that. I'm like, yeah, we all do. I mean, it separates people from actually living the life that they've aspired to and not. I have friends, one of my friends, she was a valedictorian in high school. I mean, all honors, 4.0, same thing in college. And she didn't, she applied to med school, trouble with the MCAT, and now she's a PA. And I guarantee you, had she learned these skills, and not that, she's happy with being a PA and she's doing great now, but had these skills happen, I guarantee you her life would have had a different trajectory. So I took the MCAT the first time, and leading up to that, I did the Princeton class in person, went all out, got the books, showed up, took the notes, and I felt like I got hit by a truck. And then I actually took the MCAT, and then I saw my score and I was like, yep, I definitely got hit by a truck. And it was the first time in my life that I had an academic endeavor that I did not achieve. And every other point up to that, I have made, impressive scores. I've taken hard classes. I was always an impressive student. And scholastically, anything that I took on, I knew I could, hit my goal. That was the first time ever that not only did I not hit my goal, I did not hit it by a lot. And so then I thought I revised my strategy, and really it was just a little different flavor of the same cake, and did the same kind of stress studying that I did before. I dumped my entire life into studying. I renewed my membership with Princeton Review, did online courses, retook it again. My score dropped even lower. And then I did it a third time. I said, okay, this is the time I got it. Renewed my membership with the online Princeton course, and then my score was the same as the first time I took it, when I took MCAT the third time. After a pretty solid nervous breakdown over the phone with my brother, he Googled any kind of solution he could find, because he knew that giving me ice cream at that point wouldn't do me any good. And he found you. And then from then on, my life has changed a complete 180. I learned, pretty much everything that I needed to know to not only be a successful student, a successful test taker, but also just successful in life. And by successful, I mean happy and healthy and achieving the goals that I want to achieve for the life that I've always dreamed of for myself. And, you taught me tools about how to manage life stressors, how to stay productive with studying, and how success is not always the hours in the day that you study, and that progress cannot always be measured in the amount of questions you get right, but in tons of different metrics that are equally as valuable, if not more, than measuring how many questions you get right in a day. And my score for the MCAT went up 10 points. Countless people told me that was not possible. And then I got my score back and I said, yes, it is. Here we are. And I applied to med school this go round. I got accepted. I got interviewed. I got accepted pretty quickly after, and multiple of the people that I interviewed with, all of them said they've never seen a score jump like that. They were super impressed. They had tons of questions about what I did with my test taking strategies and how did I do it. And I'm completely confident in my abilities and fearless and what the future has next for me when I start medical school in the fall and beyond. And that's all because of you. What?
I don't know. I just let it out. Just emotional. I
Why
just am proud of you.
did you cry? Why did I put on makeup now? Damn it.
Oh shit. That was the most beautiful thing I've heard in a long time, girl.
Oh, well, I try.
I'm just laughing because I'm just like trying and crying so much.
And now you're making me cry. But serious though, like my nieces and my one of my godchildren, she's like 14, and so her mom is like, go live with Kaylee, like go go do everything she's doing. Go, she's a great kid, and her mom is like, she needs to go to college. She needs to be successful just like you. She's like, you got your shit together more than anybody else in our family. She's like, you go teach her what no one else has taught. You know, everyone from where I'm from. So it's, long story short, this goes far and wide beyond me just gaining the life that I want. But I finally get to be, I finally have tools and skills that I can share that multiple people in and around my life will benefit from greatly also.
Good. Good. That's awesome. I'm going to stop recording. That's the most Kaylee.
I ain't no poet now, Regan. Yes. And to whoever is seeing this, to whoever will be hearing this, the value of what I've learned, and this is going to make me teary-eyed, but the value of what I learned, it goes past me. This is something that I'm going to be an example for my nieces, my little cousins, my family. I'm the first person in my family to be a doctor. And, oh gosh, edit some of this to make it better. Anyways, we're super blue collar. If you zoom in on the map of where I'm from, if you go below New Orleans, Louisiana, where the land literally starts to get veiny into the water, that's where I'm from, okay? It's oil field, it's seafood, it's fishing, and it's, you get an associate's, maybe a bachelor's, pharmacists and nurses here and there. You come home, you get married, you have kids, rinse and repeat. And I'm the first person in my family to get accepted to medical school. I'm the first person in my family to push this far. And so now I have people, my family calling me like, hey, like, college applications, what do I do? This is a barrier that I broke that's going to be affecting multiple generations with people that I love. And that wouldn't have been possible without the stuff that Regan has taught me. So whoever's listening to this, you cannot put a dollar amount on the skills that I have now.